Hi, Ben Grabham from A to B, out here in the Blue Mountains with Yamaha's WR250F. For today's video, we're going to have a look at whooped out corners. They're not the most common thing, but anywhere where the ground's a little bit sandy like the terrain around here, they are very common. They can be very tricky and very nasty, so we're going to show you step by step how to get through them confident and safely. The key steps to tackling a whooped out corner like this is it all begins at your approach. You've always got to make sure that you're approaching at a speed that you can actually accelerate through the whoops. The worst thing you want to do is come in too fast because you can't slow down once you're in them. So make sure your approach is a little bit slower than what you probably would think. And then once you get to them, I'm pretty much accelerating from the first one all the way through to the end of them. Also at the same time, you'll see it's not like a typical corner. I'm actually moving my weight back and trying to keep all the weight on the rear wheel, and that helps to drive me forward, while at the same time keeping the front tire nice and light so it can either touch the tops of them or just sort of keep nice and light so it doesn't dig in and spit me over the bars. The common problem I see riders having with corners like this is they approach it like your normal flat hardpack turn, and it can turn ugly really quick. Like for example, if you come charging in here flat out, sitting forward or weight on the front tire like I would generally tell you to on a hardpack corner, it's not going to work. You're going to tuck the front. I've seen plenty of collarbones being broken on the second or third whoop, or even copper handlebar to the gut. So yeah, you definitely don't want to go doing that. Yeah, so the key steps to remember is number one, your approach speed. You want to be slow enough so when you get to the whoops that you can actually speed up and accelerate through them. Also on the approach, you got to be standing so then the bike can work under you through the whoops and you can move your knees up and down. Then also when you're in them, make sure you get that weight back and really focus on getting as much weight as you can on the rear tire. That's really important to keep the front end nice and light. And then also just be looking as far as you can through the corner and build up. Like I suggest starting slow, like just try and wheelie into the next whoop, then the next whoop, and then eventually you'll get to the point where you can wheelie over the next one, and then eventually you can get good enough to wheelie the whole way through them. And it's just a good way to start off slow and build up and get all the way through them. Hopefully these tips can turn what might have been a very hard and difficult ride for you in the whoops into a nice easy ride, and you might look forward to some trails you used to hate.